Lucy Whittington, and I am a manager of business celebrities.
Lucy has an extremely energetic and insightful approach to what it is that she does. So right from the word go, she's right there. No one can get away from her. She's delivering marvellous content.
You know, you're helping people transform into who they need to be. I mean, you know, that's your gift that you're giving, and your celebrity comes from...
But she's also very compassionate in the way she works with people. She's got a great bedside manner with people. She's able to get out of people exactly what's going on, and she's able to give very, very accurate feedback in a way which people can work with. And yeah, I'm just very impressed with the way she works. She's very professional, very, very good at what she does.
I need to interject, sorry, it's bubbling up and I need to let it out. You need to write a book.
Lucy's style just really works for me. Her energy and her enthusiasm are just contagious. You know, this is someone who you can see from the way that she's talking that she's totally in her flow. So this is someone, you know, this is her thing, and she's walking the talk and she's loving it. She's got a wicked sense of humour. Her style she's got that great combination where you know that she is the expert, but she brings a real sense of fun to it as well, and I love that. But you know, she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. She walks the talk, and she makes it very, very personal to you.
I would actually add in that from your 6 times of doing it, this has allowed you to, you know, work out what's a good way, what's a bad way, you know, what worked well. I think that you've got to sort of show that there's a process of, like, you know, well, I will go through, you know, when's the time to leave.
Lucy has given me a lot of insight and a lot of feedback that is totally, you know, relevant to me, and I really, really value that. And you can see she just, you know, she's passionate about it, and she genuinely cares and genuinely wants other people out there stepping into the light, into their celebrity.
We might be laughing and joking, but actually, this is the environment where you do need to just, you know, be honest with yourselves. There's nothing wrong with it, and you know, we can be very British sometimes.
It's like the television programme. I love Lucy. I really love her as a person, but I love her approach because in business, everybody wants to work with somebody who's transparent and authentic and truly themselves, and yet nobody dares to go there. You know, in terms of marketing, nobody dares to go there. And this is just such a liberating thing. Lucy frees you to be authentic in business. Her approach is, before I came on this workshop, I had a 45-minute chat with her, and she sees. She's got this gift and this skill for seeing into you, into your soul.
I think you're this close to having it totally honed, but I think it doesn't matter. You just go out and do it now, and it will come.
Just going, yeah, this is what I see. This is how I see you. This is what I think you should be doing. This is how I see you doing it. And she helps you. It's like she's like a mirror reflecting back to you the great things about you and how to use them. She's direct. You know, I love it because life's short. You've got to get these things done. She's loving, and she's fun, and she's feisty, and she's empowering and inspiring. So it's a great package, really, you know.
Push marketing is you deciding who you want to talk to and telling them something. Like, I am going to tell you what I do you want it? And maybe a little bit more, it can be a lot more sophisticated than that, but that's essentially it. Whereas the whole pull marketing is you saying, okay, this is what I do, this is what I'm amazing at, this is what's great about me, and this is where you can find me, and you know, just putting that out there, and it will go out and it will spread, and you can't always see it and you don't always know how it works.
Well, I think previously I was trying to marry up 2 very distinct parts of what I do and how I am and who I am, and struggling with how to bring those together or whether to keep them separate. And today I've realised that actually because I am so different, you know, I have completely different aspects to me, and that's actually part of what makes me me, that I don't need to worry about that, that I just need to move forward and be like that, but also, you know, I can promote myself in different ways to different people and still be okay with that, still feel okay with that. And I think it comes back to how I feel about it in terms of what I'm doing going forward. That's been the biggest shift or sort of switch in me.
And I actually think you should market both of those, because I think you might end up with the same people, but they'll come at it from different angles.
It's becoming integrated now, whereas before there was still some conflict there and an uncertainty about how to bring them together.
Designs is actually you in business as a person, as everything you do. This is like what your personality looks like. So it's making sure that what you've decided is your story resonates with everything you do.
There's no grey area. It's black and white. She makes you understand things. She puts her point across straight away with no sort of no messing around.
And you could write a little guide and say, well, these are all the things to think about. You know, if it's going to be too hot, think about this, or if it's going to be cold or rainy. I think that would be really helpful.
What I really like about Lucy, and what I really get about Lucy's approach to sharing her expertise, is how she really cuts to the chase quite quickly.
Thomas, look. There's a pattern with Thomas. I always tell him something, right? And he sits with it. And then until someone else tells it to him again, and he always thinks I've sent them,
she really does see the issues much faster than I do, and in ways that I would never have done.
They're totally buying all your years of knowledge and expertise, and you're tailoring it so specifically to people. I mean, if people want the ultimate, you know, French archaeology art experience, then they literally put their feet up and you deliver it to them.
I often, you know, read certain things, and you know, it'll take a while for me to get certain things, but Lucy, you know, cuts to the chase and, you know, works out what the issues are, and also sees some solutions very, very quickly. And from previous experience working with Lucy, you know, I know those solutions work.